Welcome, welcome. Welcome to today's live podcast recording. How are you guys? How is it going? Welcome to today's live podcast recording. How are you guys? How is it going? If you haven't been here for the past sessions, let me tell you that you have missed out. We have been rewiring our energy, changing our brain, changing our expectations, unblocking our chakras, empowering ourselves. I had to do a live a little bit earlier than 11:30 because I coach today and I didn't realize that I coach at 11. But I am excited to be here. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Welcome everyone. Where are you guys tuning in from? And let's start like we have been starting, which is with gratitude. You should have a list of gratitude that surpasses anything else. Gratitude for being alive, gratitude for a new day, for being healthy, for being able to see, to speak, to talk, to think. How are you? Welcome. So let me know what you're grateful for. Articulate it. And where are you tuning in from? I'm going to answer a lot of the Q&As that I have been getting after my lives, because I think that is important, that we continuously create this model of understanding and continuously, understand why we're doing what we're doing. So if you have any questions, let me know where you're tuning in from. Hello, Kat. Hi. What are you guys grateful for today? I don't have gratitude is the receivership. It means thank you that I received, and you will not receive anything that you're not grateful for. So if you want more health, gratitude for the current health that you have. If you want more love, gratitude for being able to feeling love. I am grateful for my promotion, which I start tomorrow. Oh, congratulations. That is an amazing thing to be grateful for. The fact that you have, I'm grateful for my family and you. I'm very grateful for you, Kat. You are my support system and a big part of why Prospera Mama is where it's at. So I am very grateful. I'm very grateful that we get to share this information. And I'm very grateful that you guys are doing something with this information. It is something that no money can really pay, to be honest with you. I'm grateful for being alive. I'm grateful for being here, for having a platform, for being able to share. I'm grateful that even if I feel sometimes, oh my God, this information is so crazy, Vanessa, I go ahead and I share it. And that is really breaking the habit of being myself. That is really creating a new personality. I'm grateful that you come here, you listen to something, you move energy, you have a new level of thinking, a new level of awareness. And awareness is the first step or key in healing. So I'm very glad that you guys are here, that you're tuning in, that you're sharing your most valuable asset, which is time, to listen to something that is empowering, to listen to something that reminds you of who you are in reality, and that removes that veil that we think we are separate and that it has to be so hard. And I want you to drop the stories. It does not have to be hard. It can be easy. As a matter of fact, when we are conditioned to think it's hard, Grand Rising, my love, we actually are programmed to worst case scenario, which is a clear indicator that we are in survival. And if anything, throughout these last few days, we have been talking about how you are the co-creator of your life. And I will not stop saying that. I will not stop sharing that with you, because when one woman takes a stand and she awakens that uncompromising will, everything in her life changes, and she makes an impact that has a ripple effect. Okay, it affects everyone around you. It affects your children. It affects the type of mom that you are, the type of businesswoman that you are. And that is just the evolution of the human being. You are not separate from anything. You are not limited by anything else than your thoughts and your beliefs. And a belief is just something you continuously tell yourself. And you have to wake up with that desire, that one belief again, will not overcome you. I have been working with myself. I don't want to come here and think, and I don't want you to think for a moment, oh, she has it figured out, or oh, she, doesn't face any adversity or anything like that. That there's nothing further from the truth. And the reason why I share this with so much passion is because this has completely changed my life. It has completely changed my parenting. It completely changed my business. And if I share that with you and you can be that example in someone else's life, you are changing a collective consciousness. You are part of the world. You are changing it. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. It's just one of those things that it is what it is. So I only saw 2 people say that they're grateful for something. What are you grateful for? If you cannot articulate what you're grateful for, you're not in that gratitude frequency or vibration. And gratitude literally is sending out a signal that says thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because I have received something. And I know that many times our beliefs form us. They become our habits, and our habits become our life, really, right? So when you wake up and you start thinking, I can't do this, it's so hard, it won't work out for me, that is what's going to rule your day. And you are giving your power of being a human and a conscious creator to a thought. And I will not stop repeating this until the day that I'm no longer here. You are more than a thought. Okay? You are more. When you are in a loop of feeling and thinking, you can't imagine a better tomorrow. You can't imagine a better situation. I am grateful that I am healthy. Yes. I am grateful for my health and my family. Yes. No matter what circumstance you're in, if you are breathing, if you are alive, you have the power to change your life. You don't have to go out there. You don't have to do anything else. In reality, you don't. You have to start increasing your belief. And it is said that we only receive what we are worthy of receiving, meaning what I think I can receive. I am thankful for today and every day, my job, my health, my daughter, my family. Yes, amen. That's exactly what it is. And sometimes people say things like, oh, it sounds so easy. No, it sounds inspiring. It gives you hope and it gives you motivation. But I didn't say it was easy. But what is the outcome of not changing your life? Staying where you are. And unless you are living a joyful life, unless you are in love with life, in love with the fact that you create your life, unless you are waking up every day with a clear vision of that future, you are in survival. It's not your fault. It is said that 80% of the population lives in survival. I am thankful for my family, but I'm in severe anxiety for a year. I cry all day hysterically. That's okay, because when that is a clear indicator that your body is in survival. And survival means I can't think greater than how I feel. So if I feel anxious and depressed and sad, I can't think of a better way to feel. And your job, now that you know how anxiety feels and how it robs you from your life and from the vision and mission that you have, then you sit your body down and you start teaching it what it is to feel safe. You can start with Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't want to hear, oh, I can't read. It's a belief. Oh, I can't focus. Start with 15 minutes. And be grateful for those 15 minutes. I read a book that changed my life a lot. Obviously, you guys know that I am obsessed with quantum physics and energy and how, human potential in reality, how we are limited. The way that we create our future is very simple. It is through an electromagnetic field or a signature of energy that we put out. And then that signature of energy, based on what you're putting out in the information, which is your thoughts and your feelings, reflect back to you that condition in your life. And when you understand that, you understand that your body is addicted chemically to the emotions of stress and cortisol and adrenaline and flight or fly or freeze. Just like an addiction that is hard to break, you have the power to overcome that. And you're going to start making decisions for your life out of self-love. Okay? I always think the worst of things, the worst case scenario. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, that was me. I've shared this so many times. I've shared it with you guys where I would always, and to this day, many times I have to catch myself thinking worst case scenario. And that just means that the body, which has become the subconscious mind, it's a program. It's an automatic program that you're not even aware of until you are aware. Is the one that is running the road, the one that is running your life. And the moment that you start incorporating small changes and small routines into your life, you will see a difference. For example, I can't say this enough. Look, let me give you an example in business, because you guys know that what I do is I help women entrepreneurs become more visible, more confident, and grow their business online through their coaching program or coaching framework, right? Let me tell you something. One of the things that I teach inside the Aligned CEO is structure and systems. And people tell me, and what does that mean? That means that as a business owner, you need to have certain structures and systems, but it starts with you, because the energy that you emit is the energy that your business, that you are reflecting on your business. Vanessa, what does that mean? So listen to this. When I have a thought, right, my energy, my consciousness goes into that thought, and I could literally imagine that whole future or that worst case scenario. When you have a business, you think about your business all day. So where your consciousness or energy goes is what infuses what you have within you. That's why I don't believe that you can be truly joyful and excited and motivated and giving and heart open and successful, and that won't reflect in your business. 100% it will reflect in your business. The same thing goes for the opposite. I have seen people that have built businesses, but they're still inside not feeling their best. And two things here. The first one is they could have built a huger organization or a bigger business. And the second one is no matter how much money they have, they're not going to feel fulfilled. And this doesn't mean that you shouldn't love money. I encourage you to, right? Studies say that a woman that makes a lot of money distributes her income in three ways: her family, her community, and her place of congregation, or her spiritual community, or her church, or whatever fulfills her inside, right? So I encourage that, absolutely. But let me tell you one thing that is very important. When you have structure and when you have systems, you are choosing yourself. And it starts with the first thought you have in the morning. You no longer are unconscious. After you hear this information, the ball is in your court. I'm going to share it with me as an example so that you know that I don't have it all figured out. When I wake up, the first thing that I want to do is reach for my phone. And I don't know if you've experienced that or not, but that's what I want to do. I want to reach for my phone. I want to check my emails. I want to respond to emails. I want to respond to Instagram. I want to see what's going on. So I know that means that I gave my power of creating and commanding my day to the Instagram, the TikTok, the emails, the what is happening, the what is not happening. Thank you so much. So what happens? My first loving thought, my first loving action, because I want to have an amazing, incredible day like I've been having, is that phone will not control me. In my body, the emotions and the thoughts are like, check your phone. Check it. Your phone also gives you a dopamine, a fake one. And dopamine is good hormones. It's feeling good. It's the hormone that makes you feel like good, but it's the fake one. That means that you get that little burst of energy or that little burst of happiness, believe it or not, by checking your phone because you are addicted to it, right? Just like many of us. And throughout the day, what happens is that your dopamine goes low, 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 low. And many times what we do is we numb ourselves with the phone, right? So my first loving thought to myself is, no, I am going to command my day. And you know what? The first thing that's working with your body. Okay, that's what it does. It's self-empowerment. It is self-mastery. My body, which is the animal, the subconscious mind. Vanessa, check your phone, see what's going on, answer the emails, get back to Kathy, do this, do that. No, you know why? Because I'm going to be a bad leader throughout the day. I know that. And I have a big responsibility. I have 10 women that I want to be the one that sets the example for. And I know that in a container, the leader of that container has a lot to do with the results that happen in that container. So I command my day. You have the ability, the power, it's yours. You have something called RAS, a reticular activating system in the back of your brain. Research it. Don't take my word for it. Google it. And that reticular activating system is at your command. So if I say today is an amazing, incredible day, today is something fantastic is going to happen. How do I want to act? How do I want to show up? What do I want to contribute? What do I want to bring? Just by doing that, I'm creating metacognition in my brain. I am changing my brain waves. I am giving out a clear, direct command to the universe. You have that power. And then I meditate. Why? Because meditation takes care of all the things that I can't take care of. I don't have to do anything. Oh, but when I meditate, my mind goes somewhere else and my thoughts, it's okay. Your body's not feeling safe yet. You're not that good yet. That doesn't mean that there's ever a bad meditation like Dr. Joe says. When you meditate, your body releases up to 1,600 chemicals. As or more effective than an antidepressant, an anti-anxiety medication. It lengthens your telomeres, which are your DNA that ages you. Haven't you seen when someone is somebody that has presence and somebody that meditates, don't you see their difference just in their energy, just in their presence, just in their aura? Don't you see that? That is available to you. And when you change, everything around you changes. I want to go to school, but my husband is not to support. He worries about money, but I have vision. Good, because that's what you need. I'm going to answer your question. What book should I read to start? Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I still do this. Grab my phone soon after I wake up to meditate. How soon after do you grab your phone? Okay, so after I meditate, I try at least, it said, according to neuroscience, 1 hour. So when you wake up, you want that dopamine to be brought in from somewhere else. You don't want it from your phone, right? You have the ability to create that in your brain when you're meditating. So at least give it an hour. Listen, we think that we have to grab our phone because something is happening or because we're missing out on something or because, no, nothing is happening. You're not missing out on anything. When after you meditate and you have started your day and you have given gratitude, thank you, Creator, Lord, Universe, the divine within me for being alive, for being able to breathe, for being able to speak, for being able to walk, for being able to think, for being able to have the internet, for being able to have a home, for being able to have food, for being able to have water, for being able to be a mom. You know, after you do that, you command your day. So nothing that happens is so urgent that it's going to take you out of balance. And remember, the play here, the program here is that we stay conscious and in the present moment. When I am here in the present moment, right now, right this moment, my thoughts are not with the worries of the past or with what I'm going to do in the future. When I am here in the present moment, I don't think I have to go do something else. And why is that important? Because the moment that I am worrying about the past or what's going to happen in the future or that I have to do something else to obtain something is the moment I disconnect. And what do I disconnect from? The resonance, the energy, the field. And why do I want to do that? Because in that field, there is every possibility. And how do I know if I am doing this right? It starts within. So the fact that today you meditated and you are observant, that you are more aware of the thoughts that you're having. I put yesterday on the podcast, the first session that we did where I explained to you that I choose 4 thoughts and I'll share them without any shame. My thoughts were, I can't, it's so hard, it won't happen, I have no energy. Those were my thoughts, like my predominant thoughts throughout the day. Those thoughts generated emotions of what? Tiredness, not clarity, self-doubt, stopping and starting. And what did I do? I wrote 4 that I wanted to replace the old ones with. So when I meditate, I realize Prospera Mama. I'm Prospera Mama on all platforms. When I meditate, since my brain waves are lower and my frontal lobe is more controlled, and this frontal lobe is the part of your brain that says, you know, when you have a thought that is disempowering and then you have another one that's even more disempowering and then you have another one that's more disempowering, and it's like a mind screw. when that happens, in meditation, your frontal lobe calms down. You're safe. It's so beautiful. You are telling your body it's safe. It's safe to be here. It's safe to create. It's safe to think. It's safe to not have a rush. It's safe. You are okay. It's okay. When you are doing that, you become more conscious. And when you become more conscious, you can replace that thought. And I'm going to say it again because we forget. Your thoughts matter so much. And people override this. Vanessa, but I have a thought that says I can't do it. It's so hard. It won't happen. I know, my love. But since you're sick and tired of having those thoughts, here's the magic. When you hear that thought in your head, you have become conscious. You are the observer. You are no longer in the program. And you celebrate that. Because not a lot of people even get to that point. And then you say, I can do it. Everything is available for me. I have this vision. I have this mission. I am a good mom. I am in the present moment. I love myself. Whatever it is that you want to say. Vanessa, that sounds very fake. I know. It's okay. At the beginning, it's going to sound really uncomfortable and really fake and really, I want to throw up. I'm being serious. But you know what? Your mind is subjective. It doesn't know the difference. So it goes right into action, sending that signal and those emotions in your body. So you realize at 6 o'clock, oh my God, I'm not so tired. Wow. Damn, I'm not completely drained. Wow, I was a more present mom. Hello, my love. Damn, I didn't really lose my shit with my children. Wow, I attracted a new client. Wow, a new opportunity came to me. And doesn't that sound more enticing than me going to sleep with my head full of guilt? It didn't work out. I couldn't. I'm so tired. I can't think. Doesn't that sound better? It sounds better for me. And it starts little by little. The more you pay attention to that, the more you're going to see it in your life. I swear on my life, on my children's life, whatever you want, I don't care. It's the truth. It's my truth. It's your truth as a human. That's how it works. That is how it works. And if you want to change, if you want to be that generational change in your family, if you want to be that conscious leader, if you want things to be easier for you, if you want more love, if you want more confidence, that's where you find it. You don't find it outside. You find it with self-mastery inside. Because at the end of the day, self-mastery is that no matter what is in front of me, no matter what is happening, it's not controlling my internal environment. And my internal environment is what sends the signal out. So if you continue to knock on that door, you are going to get what you're looking for. So make sure that you're looking for something that is empowering. Make sure that you have a vision of what you're looking for. And it's not so easy because when we are conditioned to the stress hormones, we don't have a vision. Why? Because it's not a moment to have a vision. It's a moment to run because internally we think, and I explained this to you in the previous sessions, that there's a predator that's coming to get us. So when you are in danger and you're running for someone, and say that somebody's going to rob you and you're running from them, is that the time to sit and create your life? And no, it's not. It's the time that all your blood goes to your legs so that you can run even faster. It's not the time to create. It's the time to hide. It's the time to think of worst case scenario, because if you are at least prepared, if you're thinking of what could happen, you are at least prepared. And the only person that can take their body out of that state is you. And you do that by having a structure and a routine and a system. And there's going to be days that your body's not going to want to do it. But since you know that your body is your subconscious mind, you still do it. And when you do it, you're like, damn, good job. I overcame my body. Today I didn't want to exercise. I was like, oh no, I've been exercising for 3 days. I don't want to. And then I said, whatever. The I don't want to is Vanessa's body, but she's not her body. And I went and I did it. And then when I finished, I was like, oh my God, that wasn't so bad. That was amazing, right? There's never a bad workout. Is there? After you do your workout when you don't want to, is there ever a bad workout? No. The same thing for overcoming yourself. Hello, hello. Is this making sense? Are we getting somewhere with this? Are we getting somewhere? Somebody had a question. I want to go to school, but my husband is not too supportive. He worries about money, but I have a vision. Let's see. Okay, so yes. Okay. I'm glad. So listen to, you're very welcome. Listen to what my opinion on that. I know that I have been doing this for a very long time. Thank you, my love. I know that I have been doing this for a very long time, right? And I know that that means that I have more information maybe than like somebody that just is new to this, right? I understand that. I think that the reason why I think I'm a teacher is I think if I make it as simple as I can, then you guys will understand it, right? So listen, don't try to control an outcome. I want to change your mind a little bit. When we try to control an outcome, we are trying to do something matter to matter. And what does matter to matter mean? Me trying to convince my husband, me trying to look for the money, me trying to do something so that I can get my outcome, right? And I am a very go-getter person, right? That's something that is within me since I was little. But I want to change that into 3D action. I'll answer in a second, okay? But I want to change a little bit of your mindset in that and maybe give you a little bit of like excitement and hope and motivation. So for something to be manifested, and you are all manifestors of your life, we all are, whether we're conscious of it or not, it would have to come completely out of nowhere. It would have to completely surprise you. It's called synchronicities. And when you start having synchronicities in your life, that is the breadcrumbs of the creator, of the divine, that you are on the right track. Sometimes we are so blinded by fear and addiction to the story that we don't even realize that a little crumb, once I become aware of it, I become more aware of and more and more. So my advice to you, or my invitation, right, is that you get a clear picture of how it would look like for you to go to school, on all the benefits, on why it makes you so happy, on all the tools that you would use your schooling on, all of that, right? And you start feeling those emotions when you are meditating. And you don't have to do it a lot. You can do it throughout the day, 3 to 5 minutes throughout the day. Everything will organize because we have a magnet here in our heart center, 8,000 times more than in our brain. Google this, research to this, it's important. But if you're liking this live, please tap on the love button on the screen, please. So listen to this. Your intention, or all you have to do, is continuously think of that, override the current situation or the current level of mind. Oh my God, how would I look in my uniform in school? Or how would I look on my computer logging in? Or what would that make me feel? Or how would I feel inside? Or what are the good things? That means that you are removing yourself and your limitations from that outcome. And if you continue to do that, I promise you, I swear, I guarantee it, you can come back and debunk me. If you do that, and that outcome is for your best and most evolved part of your being, it will come to you through a scholarship, through a check in the mail, literally, that you weren't expecting, through your husband all of a sudden saying, you know what, babe, yes, you can go to school, I'm going to support you in everything. You can't, women, we are a really important part of our life, of our family. Your children learn by what they see you do, not by what you say, right? So if you understand that you have that power, then I don't want your thoughts to be, oh my God, it won't work, or oh my God, my husband, or no, that's matter to matter. Your focus is on how it would feel, how it would act, how happy would I be? And you deserve to be happy. Everybody does. So do that, and do it consistently. I don't know, give it 30 days. Write it on your agenda. 30 days, I'm going to sit and I'm going to create that vision, and I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to bring it in, and you will, literally, it will come knocking on your door. And when that happens, the only thing that I ask is that you, with your story or with how it happened for you, you inspire other women. That's it. Nothing else. that changes, resonance, increases belief. It's very cool. Let's see. It says, you said you felt stop and start energy in my root chakra. How do I transmute that into 3D action? Okay, so stopping and starting in your root chakra would mean that there's not like a routine or a structure, right? So what is your routine? What is it that you want to achieve? And what is your plan to achieve that? So having a plan is something that allows us to continuously move forward. So there's no more stopping and starting. The first thing that I would do is what I always say, meditation. The second, because meditation opens the doors that you can't open, right? There's a field of information around you. There's information means possibilities that you have no idea even exist. And when you meditate, you open that door. So that would be the first thing. And the second thing is, what is the plan? What is the goal? What is the vision? What do I want to achieve? Yes, we created twice, first in the spiritual and then in the physical. I meditate every day with different things. I do heart coherence, which again, I was going to do it with you guys because we create something in the field, information in the field, and I use my monitor. And I also sometimes do a guided meditation. So it depends kind of like what's going on in the day, but I meditate a lot. You don't have to meditate all day, every day, yes, but not all day. It's not about adding a to-do list. It's about getting in contact and lowering your brain waves and giving a reset to your automatic nervous system and allowing you to connect to the frequency or the feeling of joy and feeling fulfilled and feeling motivated and feeling, powerful. How does one meditate? That's not a ridiculous. How do I become part of your meditation sessions? Adri, I will send you, can you please write to me on Instagram? Because Adri is like one of my biggest supporters ever. And I can send you the Telegram link through Instagram and you just log into it. That's all you do. I have never done meditation. Ridiculous question, but how does one meditate? It's not a ridiculous question. It's okay. So the reason why you meditate, right? There's like 100 reasons, but basically it is, you're very welcome. Thank you. It is to quiet your brain, to quiet your thoughts, to become conscious of what you're saying. And Vanessa, why do you continuously say become conscious? Because humans have 80 to 90,000 thoughts in a day, and you're not conscious of them. If I ask you right now, what is your most predominant thought throughout the day? I want you to write it in the comments. What is your most predominant thought throughout the day? It's gonna take you a moment. It's gonna take you a little bit, right? What is your most predominant thought? Negative thoughts, but what is it? Which one? What is it? One, name it. This is not a quiz. This is for you to get to know yourself and for you to say, oh my God, yeah, that's true. I wasn't even aware. I can't do it. Good awareness. Lacking. Yes, when we lack energy, when we lack creativity, when we lack motivation, when we lack vision, when we lack belief, what is that? Scarcity. What does that mean? That I am in fear, because lack is fear, that I won't have, that I don't have enough. I wish I was better. Very good. Good awareness. Imagine that is 1% of the conscious ones that you're not even aware of. Not good enough. Very good awareness. I can't. Yes. Imagine it took us a little bit. Do you know what that means, guys? I love this. I love that you're interacting. Thank you. We are creating new networks of information. We're doing it. Do you know what that means? When I'm lacking, when I become conscious of my thoughts, is self-mastery, right? Because that means I can change that thought. But you know what that means? Imagine, my loves, if that is the 1% that you are conscious of, 80% of yours, the other ones that you're not even conscious of, go in that same direction. I can't do this. It won't be enough. I'm guilty. What else? It won't happen for me. It's so hard. It's difficult. My life is over. I can't get up. I can't do this. Imagine. And if that is the intent, that is the thought that I'm sending out. Thoughts in our body release chemicals that in form of feelings. I can't. I'm lacking. And what is the body releasing? Fear. Oh my God, something's gonna happen. Oh my God, worst case scenario. That's how it works. That is how it works. And let me tell you something. One of the things that I'm most passionate about is when a woman starts believing in a future. This is what happens inside the Align CEO. I'm not selling it. And the day that I sell it, I have no shame. We sold it. We sold it. Let me tell you something. It is not a coincidence that somebody first starts believing in something that they're going to be able to create, right? So somebody comes to me and they're like, I don't know how to create my coaching program. Meaning it's usually a woman entrepreneur or a healer that wants to build her business online. And she's like, I don't really know the steps to take them. And we start getting clarity on that. Nothing else has changed. That just clarity in the person. It is no coincidence that that clarity brings, oh my God, a new opportunity. Somebody reached out to me that had never reached out to me before. Oh my God, this client. Oh my God, one of my clients, Glenda, she had somebody from her previous job, I think. I don't know if Glenda's here, but she had somebody from her previous job reach out and give her 200 leads of the bit for her business out of nowhere. It's no coincidence. And by the way, I don't do it. It's your belief. You do it on your own. Like, you do that. So it is no coincidence that our beliefs create our reality. And that should empower you, my love. Because it doesn't matter what your neighbor says. It doesn't matter what your parents say. It doesn't matter what your husband says. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Your beliefs create your reality. And you have the ability to change that. And yes, it's going to take a little bit of effort. Yes, of course. You're teaching your body that instead of going crazy, and your brain, instead of having all these areas going up and like lighting up and lighting down, that there's synchronicity, that there's communication between them. That's why you feel even physically better, because there's enough energy in your body. Thank you for the rose. There is enough energy in your body. And wouldn't a woman that is empowered and that is leading by a vision of the future, wouldn't that sound so much better to lead an organization or a business like that? Wouldn't the outcomes be completely different? Yes, they would. Yes, they would. I now feel I've been shutting down my husband. He has so many unrealistic views for everything. And I don't know what the and I'm the negative one for everything. You were the negative one. You were. This is not about guilt. Oh my God, I've been thinking negative all my life. No. No, you don't leave my life like that. No. You leave my life empowered. Oh my God, I thought negative about my life all my life, but until this day, because now I know. And now today, I have an uncompromising will with my future. I have an uncompromising will. I will not let another negative thought override me. And maybe I don't fully believe what this girl on TikTok is saying, but let me give it a chance. And let me be aware. Instead of focusing on what happens outside, let me be aware of how I feel. Those triggers, we all have them. You have the power to override them. And little by little, you will not even realize it. Oh my God, I'm a completely different person. You do have a gift for teaching. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's like a really big thing for me. I think I'm a teacher. That's my thing. But teachers of this information, right? This is what I love to teach. And this changes your life. It just makes you empowered. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to go out throughout my day feeling negative and feeling less than and feeling not enough and feeling worried and feeling, I was always worried about money. Oh my God. It had such a big control over me. And it's no coincidence that when your root chakra is blocked, right? It's the center that is for community, for nurturing, for holding you when you are a baby. It is the one that says you belong. It is okay. You deserve. And when there is congestions of energy there, then money makes us feel safe, right? Because if I have money, then what? I have a home, I have a car, I have food, I can provide, right? So there is no coincidence that when that energy center is blocked or congested, your money is affected. And I was literally, that belief or that congestion of energy was ruling my life. It really was. It was one that I overcame with a lot of energy, a lot of presence, a lot of belief. And then everything changed. And I want you to think, who cares? It is easy. It is happening for you. It is available for you. Oh no, but my neighbor said that. Come on. Oh no, but my it's not about you showing anybody else. It's about you controlling your inner thoughts, because new thoughts, new beliefs, new behaviors, new actions. That is the science. New thoughts, new beliefs, new behaviors, new actions. That's how it works. And if you want to have something that you've never had before, wouldn't it make sense that you need to do something that you haven't done before? Yes or no? I want to know, because we have to come to an agreement. We have to part from somewhere. You're very welcome. Do you do one-on-one sessions? Rarely. Rarely, because I don't believe that in one session somebody's changing her life. Rarely. I've been doubting myself here lately, feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, you were doubting yourself. You were. You see, we have to change our language. You were doubting yourself and you were overwhelmed, but now you're going to take a different action. And to get out of overwhelm, a quick one, a really quick tip is brain dumping. And brain dumping is as simple as this. Nobody is going to be confused, okay? You are all adults. I'm going to explain it very well, and no one is going to be confused, because what we bring to this live is what we get from this live, okay? So when I am in a victim mentality, I hear things like, I'm very, very confused. I really can't do this. I'm really not sure. And I want you to drop that, because we want to elevate this life to more progress, to more abundance, to a higher level of understanding. So this is what brain dumping is. You get a little timer, and it doesn't have to be this one. You can be on your phone. You are going to put your phone down in do not disturb, out of an act of self-love, okay? Because you love yourself a lot. And if you don't, you're going to learn how to. And you're going to write down on a piece of paper, just like this, on any piece of paper. It doesn't have to be this exact one. And you're just going to title it Brain Dump. And for 15 minutes, you are going to free write. What does that mean? Anything that comes to mind. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Why am I overwhelmed? What will make me happy? Anything that comes to mind. After those 15 minutes that you have done that, energetically you have released congestions of energy. All those thoughts that were in your brain and not even letting you think are now on paper. And then, what do I really want? Okay, I want to be happy. What makes me happy? Having a beautiful, being a present mom, having the opportunity to build a business, having the opportunity to impact someone else. This is what makes Vanessa happy, right? I'm sharing with you. But that's the same thing that you do. And now you have found the solution for being a little bit overwhelmed. I also understand on a conscious level that when I am endlessly scrolling, thank you for the love, guys. Thank you so much. This is what brings me back here. I understand on a conscious level that overwhelm is when my brain shuts down because it feels that it has so many things to do. So as a woman empowered, what are your priorities? And in your business, your return on investment is your priority. That is it. It's not about creating beautiful graphics. It's not about, it's not about sending 100 emails. It's not about, it's your return on investment. That is it. That is what you focus on. That's how it works. That's how you make more money. That's how you grow your community. That's how you get out of the funk. When we give, we feel so incredibly, oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. When you give, you feel so incredibly wonderful inside. How can I give? How can I support? And that also means, guys, look, I grew up in, no, it's not, that's like a story, but you know, in our community, I'm Latina. My parents are Colombian and I feel Colombian as well. My husband is Colombian and the whole 9 yards. You know, it's very common for women, actually, in Colombia, it's called el algo. And that means that at 3 or 4 o'clock, you go to your friend's house or your grandma's house or your mom's house and you have like a little cup of tea or coffee with something to eat and you talk about people. That's what you do. It's a cultural thing, right? Your camera is too high. Really? Let's see. You're giving so much information. Yeah, give freely. Give freely. It doesn't matter. You're going to get twice back. El chisme. Yes. Yes, el chisme. I'm not kidding. So it's kind of like a cultural thing. You sit around and you talk about people and you, oh my God, this person and that. Guys, listen, that has to stop. The judging on others is judging myself. And this is something that, those little things, you don't think they add up, they do. Instead of me giving my energy about why she's doing that and me judging her, I'm really know that that's not the most productive thing for me to do. So true. Yeah. Oh my God, that's us. Yeah, it's the truth. Las onzas. Okay, there you go. There you go. So that's what you do. You go to your grandma's house or you go to your neighbor's house and you just talk about people. And why do I bring this up? Because look, don't judge yourself, right? It's not a big thing, but those are things that are low vibration. Sitting in the front of a TV, if you really have a desire to change your life, I had to give up watching Real Housewives. I'm not saying that you have to do it, and I'm not judging anybody for that. Guys, that's not the biggest thing in the world. You're not going to die from that. But if I know that I feel really stuck and I feel really like, oh my God, nothing is moving forward, I don't know how to market or I don't know how to sell, instead of me sitting and watching TV, which is really programming you, because when you are in lower brain waves, you are more suggestible. That's why you should meditate in the morning or at night. And when you do that, you literally are giving like all your power away. People can program you. You can be programmed to do anything. You know that, right? That's like true. Research it. And when that happens, you're giving all of your attention and you're giving your energy to that. And then, if I know that I want to improve my skills on going live or on being a better coach or on becoming a better healer, then me watching TV is like a numbing mechanism. So instead of judging yourself, become aware. Hello, my love. What time is it? I have a coaching at 11 and I'm here just talking away. So be mindful of those things, right? No, it's not going to kill you to watch a movie. But be mindful. Am I doing this because I did everything I had to do and I feel satisfied with my efforts throughout the day and I have consciously decided to enjoy this? Or am I doing this because I'm numbing myself? And you know what? Listen to this, and with this I'll leave because it's probably 11. 10:45. Hi, Ime. So I have my girls here from the Align CEO, which I love very, very much. I'm going to give you proof now that your mindset and your energy will change the results in your life. Imelda is a woman. They're all amazing. They're incredible. My women are the best. Like, my girls are the best, in my opinion, right? They're like, they care so much about others, and the reason why they're doing their business or growing their business is not for them, but for an impact, and they have had to overcome so much, and I just love them. So, Imelda, I'm going to be careful with her identity, and I'm going to be careful with sharing information that, I respect that. Is somebody that went from making, I don't know, a specific amount a month but when I say a specific, I mean like 30,000 a month, I think, to 50,000 maybe. I mean, they're very big numbers. And she did that by organizing and aligning her energy. Because when you have an aligned energy, you have purpose and vision. You are no longer attached to the outcome of, oh my God, what's going to happen? I'm so fearful. What if I do this? And you have strong boundaries. She leads a construction company. She's a Latina that you should follow because she has put all the excuses down. She has confronted the fact that she is the first one in her generation to make this kind of money. She has confronted the fact that she had to sit in tables where it's predominantly men, and she had to believe that her work was so valuable that she was going to charge her worth. And when things weren't really working out for her with regards to her business or the delays in payment or something else, she knew she had to take action and do something different. There's nothing else that I need to prove that your energy will change your results of your life, because you are made of energy. That's what you're made of. Atoms, subatomic particles, and particles. And if you don't want to be made of that, you go take that on with God. That's nothing. I can't change that for you. You are a human. You can share all you like. Okay. Just because, I don't want to share things that, like, a container is a safe space. I don't want to be like, oh, yes. No. She's killing it. She is killing it in business. She is killing it in life. And now she is teaching that to other women. Can you believe that? She changed her generations. Imelda didn't go out and change nothing outside of herself. She didn't go out and hire a new marketer. She didn't go out and hire a new business coach. She didn't go out and do anything. She changed her energy, and now she knows her worth and her company's worth. And in return, what did she get? A lot of money. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. She believed and she took action. When I met her a few months ago, I told her, you remind me so much of myself. And she took action even when she didn't want to, and she believed in a future even when it was not there. And she started to meditate, and she started to have I can feel my energy changing. Yes! So that means that my work here is done, because that's my own intention, that one person leaves here with a different energy. That is all. That is it. Thank you, universe. Thank you, divine. That is how it works. I will believe and take action. I believe and I take action. We're going to shortcut it. I believe and I take action. Today is a new day of my life. Today I start my life with a different belief. I will is in the future. I believe is right now, right this moment. And all we have is right this moment. Nothing else. That is it. There is nothing else. You take action. I'm going to put this on the podcast and on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the women that have signed up to the Aligned CEO. Please know I don't take that lightly. I put a pressure on myself that maybe I shouldn't even put that pressure on myself, but I do, because I feel that it's not about you giving me money. It's about your return on investment. It's about you creating your future. It's about you building your business. It's about you believing in yourself more. So thank you for that. I honor that. For me, it's something very serious. Thank you for the podcast downloads. If you ever want to support me, that is the best way to do it. A subscription on YouTube or a podcast download. Thank you for being here, for giving me a little bit of your time, which is your most valuable asset. But if you don't do anything, then my work wasn't done. Take action. Be that person that you want to be today. Embody that. Whatever that means. Whatever it means. Because you doing that is changing everyone else. You don't come back and tell me, oh, I was doing great, but then my coworker said that I am so ugly, or you did all this work and you gave your coworker the power. No, I don't care what you say. You can say whatever you want. I still love you. Love transmutes everything. Even if you say that in your mind, in their presence, you're going to see a change in their energy. Be a person for you. Yes, I'm seeing it. That's what I need to focus on. Yeah, that's what I focus on now. That is what I focus on now. So tomorrow we will be back at 10 a.m. As well. I'm taking you guys with me to Costa Rica if you want to come. I'm leaving on the end of the week. So on Instagram and on TikTok, I do want to do like a intense meditation there with you guys, if possible. I don't know the internet situation yet, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. Other than that, thank you again for being here. I have to go, but I saw Adri's request. On my podcast, we have a lot of meditations, and you can do it as well. Tomorrow, I do promise, I give you my word that we will meditate, so make it a date that you're here. No, you did that. Thank you for just taking a chance and doing it, Ime. I didn't do anything. You did that. You show up, you do it. It's not me. It's you. And I want you guys to recognize that. Damn, it's me. I did that. I changed my life. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Can we please honor Marcus? We probably have, is this the only man that we have on this live? Thank you for being here and for changing your energy and for leading, because today you leave like a better man. Thank you for that, actually. Thank you very much. Can we honor him, right? At what time the meditation takes place. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to make sure that everything is charged and everything is in order, and we're going to create something. No, thank you for being here. See you in a few minutes. I love you guys. I have to go coach. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Don't be tardy. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.